Hey guys, Ryan from powtoontricks.com here with a tutorial video on how to create your first Powtoon. Today I'm going to go over some basics when you're first starting out on Powtoon, things you need to know that will make it much easier when you start creating these videos. So what we're going to do is log into powtoon.com. You're going to log into your account and click Start Now, at which point you should have all these options pop up. You have blank project, promotional video, you have slideshow, you have social clip. There's all sorts of great templates built in to Powtoon, but for today, what we're going to do is open up a blank project. We'll call this our first Powtoon create. It's gonna load up. Okay, when you see it's finished loading here, there's going to be a couple things we're going to look at to get started. You're going to see all sorts of buttons, and I'm going to give you a brief overview of what each one does and how to use them effectively. So up here is, we'll start off with, these are the slides. These are what you're going to build. So this is the slide. You can see they correlate here. This is what we're going to build our Powtoon on. So each slide is going to be 10 seconds long to start. That's the default. You can see the length right down here. To extend the length of a slide, you click on this little plus button. To decrease it, you click on this little minus button. It's simple as that. You can make them as short as 1 second. I don't know why you'd want to do that, but you can also extend them to be longer, so 20 seconds. So today we're going to stick with the standard, which is going to be 10 seconds. We're going to come up here to slides 2 and 3 because we don't need those, and we're going to go to delete, which is right here. You can see delete slide to add a new one. You'd click that. So delete that slide, delete that slide. We have our 10-second epic movie ready to go. Okay, so over here on the right side is where basically everything you need to know is. We have our text, we have our image holders, characters, animated characters, props, markers, shapes, and backgrounds. And there are numerous different styles. We have the picto style, which is here. You have the paper cut style. You have the marker style. I mean, these all depend on which version of Powtoon you have. If you scroll over here, you can see some more. But right now, today, what we're going to do is we're going to stick with the picto style. And so what we're going to do is we will go and select our first we want to pick out a background we want. So if you see here, you can kind of click and preview. If you notice, each time you click a background, it's going to preview a different color. So we'll go with a nice green. No, we won't use green. We'll just stick with white today. All right, so animation. We're going to click on one of these characters, and over here are animated characters. You can see presenting, playing guitar, waving, versus the regular characters are just standing, they don't move. So today what we'll do is we'll select our little bodybuilder guy. And if you notice, we just clicked on it, it automatically pops up. You can resize them by dragging the mouse cursor to any one of the corners and dragging it bigger or smaller, and the quality will not be affected because these are all vector graphics, which means they'll be the same quality no matter what size you drag them. So we'll just keep him nice normal size. All right, so down here, you'll notice on our timeline, he's shown 1 second. You can drag that this way, and then we have another one shown at 10 seconds. So basically this is where our character enters and exits the scene. So I'm going to set his entrance at 1 second, and I'm going to have him come in from the right. All right, so we'll go play. You see our guy slide in. So that's cool. We can have him fade, which would look like this. We can have him pop up, which would look like this. There's all different kinds of effects you can use to get these guys to enter the frame. All right, let's see, we'll keep him popping up. We'll have him pop up at the 1 second, and we'll have him exit at the 9 second mark, and we'll have it go down out of the frame. All right, so now we have our guy nice and ripped. He needs some props in the scene with him. So what do we have here? We have hearts, we have earth, we have coffee, we have pizza. So let's find something that would suit this tough guy well. We'll give him a weight. So drag the weight, put the weight right here. Let's see, we'll give him a cat too. Bring a cat right here. So now we have our bodybuilder, our cat, and our weight. So if you look down here on the timeline, they all come in at different parts. We have our bodybuilder coming at 1 second. Let's make the cat and the weight come in at the 3 second mark. So what we'll do is we'll click on the cat. You come over here. It's set at the 3 second mark. We'll have him fade in. Our weight is set at the 2 second mark right now, so we'll drag that over to the 3 second mark and have that fade as well. Let's see, our bodybuilder's exiting at 9, so we'll make our cat exit at 9 as well, and we'll have him drop down out of the frame. And our weight will exit at 9 as well, dropping down out of the frame. Okay, so to preview these, if you notice over here is our playing panel. This is play all slides from the start. This is play the current slide. This is play current slide and continue. And this is play the current slide. If you can read, you can figure that out. So we'll do this just to test it. So they both came in at the right time. You get their time on the screen, and then they're going to drop out at the 9-second point. All right, to add text, a couple different ways. You can come up here to the Add Text button, double-click to edit. You can type whatever you want. You know, delete. Other option to add text up here. This is probably the better option. So we'll go back to where all our guys are. Up here on we have a bunch of different effects. We have a scribing effect. We have word by word, all sorts of different ones that you can play around with, see which ones you like. We'll go with letters bouncing for this one. So we'll click to edit. I'm a beast. You can edit the font, drop down menu. You can see all the different ones. We'll give them a nice, nice beastly font, make it nice and big. So we'll put this up here right above his head, and with the text, it's the same thing as the characters. When they enter in, click the text, it will show you where it enters and where it exits. So we'll want to have this one drop out with the rest of it at 9 seconds, and we'll have it enter in at the 2-second point, which is right after where our bodybuilder friend enters. So this is how it would look right now. Flexing nice and hard, and then they all drop out. All right, so it's cool. Needs a little music to spice it up. Music, up here, the sound button. Click on that. They give you all sorts of music to choose from. Depending on which package you purchased, there are different ones available. We'll go with something nice and dramatic, since he seems like a dramatic guy. You can test them out by clicking play. We like that one. We'll add it in. Click apply. Click preview. Perfect. That's what we want. So when you get that one, what you're going to do, you're going to go up here to save. Make sure you save it before you preview it, which is going to be this button right here. Click on preview. A new window will open up that will let you preview your Powtoon before you export it, so you don't have to waste an export. We'll test it out. Looks good. So what we'll do is we'll go back, and all you need to do is click HD file or YouTube export. They both do the exact same thing. This pops up. You can upload it to YouTube if you want, add on your account, or you can download a file. If you click export, they would send you an email with an MP4 file that would say when your file's ready. It normally takes less than 2 minutes. And so that's it. You should be able to create your Powtoon and have a better understanding. And for more tips and tricks, go to powtoontricks.com and tune in and subscribe for more videos. Thanks.